I could have let it up with just saying bitches, but I didn't want to. I should have committed to it since I just did it now. But you know what? Fuck it. Screw it. How you guys doing? I'm back. Ah, I'm hoping my cat doesn't cause any chaos right now because I've been rearranging that thing, putting some things that I don't know if we're gonna end up liking. But I think my cat, I think Oreo just hates change. He hates change. So I'm like looking back at it right now. Don't just knock anything over. Oh wait, I'm here. Oh yeah, that's right, because I was doing grinding as usual. Uh, yeah. The plan is since I already completed all the quests and such, sort of kind of maybe stuff. Okay, and I'm still not hitting up that quest, and I'm not doing this until
Did you call me?
so I'm not doing that until I get everyone's like freaking thing right. I gotta get them. I gotta build them up right. Yeah, so I ain't gonna touch that until I get everyone built up right until like ready to
Like
fight.
me, and I promise you'll learn big.
That's well, I can't say that's what she said because she did say that. She did indeed say that. Oh, this goes up to 60. Alright. Oh yeah, triggers event quests open up now, and I can do well. I could do not. Now I could do lighters since now his is open. So let's go. All these. Let me write them up for you. Sorry, so you mentioned you wanted some light-hearted movies. Ah, sorry, I got it wrong. It was disaster documentaries. If you just saw the goal, I haven't done yet. What was it again? She just sent no. This is a message earlier. Bang us to the to the outer ring. Ah, right. Ah, sorry. I'll check you out right now. Belle, help this man. I'll watch this. I'll stay and watch. So you head to the outer ring first and join old Enzo later for the test drive. Let's go to the outer ring first, then. I'll see you then. Well, we're just gonna leave this man. I hope the bamboo help. You're unable to reach Caesar, but familiar friend is ahead. What's up, Light? Oh, you're here already. She's just caught up in stuff and for the settlement days, so hang on. There we go. It's a little bit more. So there we go. She's just caught up with stuff for settlement days, so she sent me to come get you. I don't believe this is really lively right now. I mean, it's still the first day of settlement days. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't think Caesar explained to you what settlement days are. Let me think. Where do I begin?
Let me give you an example. Say your gang gets into it with another gang, and
Uh-huh.
get sucker punched. But not long
Uh-huh.
after, the two gangs make peace. Would you still be a little pissed?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, not just a little pissed. I'd be mega mad.
Exactly. That's what settlement days are for. In the Outer Ring, nobody just lets stuff like that slide. Even though Caesar's the new overlord now, there's still some unfinished business between the gang members. They've got 3 days to settle their beef by challenging each other. After that, it's time to let it go and move on. In these challenges, both sides put something on the line. Kind of like a wager, and winner takes all.
Whoa, those duels sound intense. But, wait, hold on. Am I even supposed to be at something like this?
Yeah, it used to be pretty hardcore, but it's much more chill this year. After all, Caesar's not the type to make enemies, and no one will come looking for trouble. This year's duels are mostly stuff like target shooting, rock, paper, scissors, tongue twisters, and the stakes are silly things like stale bread or a rabbit someone grabbed from their backyard. Oh, I just saw
Ew.
2 gangs having a contest over who had the longer cat.
Pretty tame.
Sounds more like a fair.
Pretty much, but hey, Caesar's having a blast, so I guess that's just the new Overlord's vibe. Since you're here, Proxy, if there's anything you're not happy about from our last job, now's the time to settle it.
Things I'm not happy about. Actually,
Why are you looking at me like that? You're not holding a grudge against me, are you?
you stepped on Eos's foot back in the hollow. Boy, that really hurt.
Oh, really? Sorry. I'll watch
His
where I'm stepping next
response.
time. But hey, that's a perfect excuse for a nitro field drink-off. What do you say, Proxy?
Bro's like, okay.
You just want some nitro fuel, don't you?
That's not true. Actually, I don't do well with nitro fuel. It makes me dizzy. But Caesar told me to make sure you have a good time, so I wanted you to get the full experience of settlement days. Anyway, I'm wagering a Bang-Boo ether battery, and if I lose, you can take it and give it to Eos as my apology.
All right. Then I'll bet a discount coupon for our video store.
All right. I'll go queue up at Steel Tusk. There's gonna be a lot of people buying nitro fuel today. Take your time looking around. We'll meet up at Steel Tusk later.
Lighter leaves. Well, he gone. I kind of like this. Everyone like squashes their beef. My store doing good. My store doing fine. Jeez, Steel Tusk is freaking ginormous. Hey yo, Lida, who you flirting up right here? There's so many people buying nitro fuel today. I thought since it was just the first day, people wouldn't go this crazy, so I didn't stock up much. We've run out of nitro fuel. If you're just getting one cup, that's fine, but it'll be a bit difficult to win the contest. Remember, you had a lot left earlier. Is it all gone already? It's pretty crazy. Not exactly. It's just a lot of people were worried they wouldn't have enough to drink tonight, and so we came here early to buy extras and stock up. If you're looking for a contest, I could help you keep count. As for nitro fuel, you might need to find a way to get some yourselves. On the way, I actually saw some nitro fuel piled up. Why don't we split up and ask around? Maybe someone will be willing to share some with us. Alright, sounds good. Sorry, am I in your way? You explained to her that you and Lighter plan to do a nitro fuel contest, so you hope to purchase some nitro fuel from her. No, these aren't mine. I'm just helping look after them. Sorry about that. They mentioned they wanted to challenge the undefeated champion of Sons of Caladon to a nitro fuel contest later, so they bought a ton. Actually, I'm planning to compete in my nitro fuel contest as well. You're that undefeated champion's friend? You're his friend, aren't you? He told a bunch of people this afternoon that he was meeting an important friend, so he turned down a ton of challenges. Let me give you 2 bottles of nitro fuel, though after all, I wasn't the one who paid for them. Anyway, I hope you have a great day with Narrow Ring. What does nitro fuel taste like is my question. And then again, I'm kind of scared to know what nitro fuel, like that name alone scares me a little bit. Hey, friend, want to grab a drink? Did you mistake me for someone else? We can get to know each other over a drink. It's not every day you meet someone new, so come on, I have plenty of nitro fuel shit. My good sir, I appreciate the friendliness, but I do not know thee. You can't just be walking up to a random person and be like, hey, you want a drink? That's... It's just... I don't like that. Let them know that you're looking to challenge later in the nitro contest. So do like buy some drinks from them. Oh, that name rings a bell. Is he the one with the red scarf, Sons of Caladon? Yep. Well, then I'll be shy, take as many as you want, or as many as you need. I can bring them right over. This doesn't seem right, does it? It's a problem. This would consider a troops for the most active champion in the outer ring. I heard the red scarf and the Sons of Caladon has almost. It's never lost any duel. To have recruited such a powerful champion, it must be really impressive game. You know, the leader of the Sons of Caladon actually became a new overlord this year. They're definitely not taking it lightly. I'll bring the nitro fuel over to you shortly so you can head back and wait. Alright, we got fuel and we got... Well, we got fuel. Thank you, Leverboo. Lighter brought back quite a few cases of nitro fuel, and the title of undefeated champion, because Caladon seems especially well regarded in Blazewood. Huh, we brought back a lot of it. Let's kick things off now. Let's keep track of you. Should we start now? Alright, let's go. Lighter drinks the nitro fuel in front of him in one go. Totally in the zone. Ugh. Oh, another. Again! Claire drinks another can of fuel, but a little slower this time. Foxy, it seems to have underestimated. Fucking hell, I can read. Another one. Now, Paul, can you keep going? Let's go for another. After downing a full cup of nitro fuel, Lighter slams his cup on the bar upside down, signaling that he can't go on. The nitro fuel lady announces Lighter has been defeated. Oh, you caught me off guard, but the challenge is over, and I'll do what she put as promised. About accidentally stepping on wheels earlier. Please don't be angry anymore. Can't hold grudges. Just as the challenge was with that Lighter, so someone approaches. I can't fucking speak! Finally, you found the red scarf of the Sons of Caladon. Let me catch both rats. I want to challenge you to a boxing My guy, you want to die? I don't think I know you. Do we have any personal grudges to resolve on the settlement days? What? Well, I don't have to. Well, I don't mind sparring with you. I had too many challenges lately. I was facing not any old grudges to settle. How about we just... Hold on. I remember now. You rode your bike past my window before and scared my cat, making it fall from the wardrobe. Well, when I was finally trying to snap a photo of my super cute cat trying to catch a light up the wall, but you ruined it. I'm gonna bet my cat's photo and challenge you to a boxing match. Well, I probably won't accept a challenge like this. How is that so? Right, I need to warm up, dude. I'll bet a can of cat food to accept the challenge. Never mind, he's gonna box this one. He's going to kill this man.
I know Settlement Days challenges are usually not too serious, but does this one count too?
Well, for cat people, their cats are like family. So if they miss out on cute moments for whatever reason, it could be something they'd regret for a long time. So this challenge is valid. I'm ready to accept it and make amends. By the way, did you buy the nitro fuel raffle ticket?
What now?
Ticket? What's that? Sounds fun.
It's just a little extra fun to spice things up. You can buy tickets from the nitro fuel vendor and place your bet on who you think will win before the match starts. And by the way, if you bet on me, oh, you'll have all the nitro fuel you can drink tonight.
All right.
Don't say that and look at me like that.
Just wait and see, Proxy. The champion will rake in some serious winnings tonight.
I mean, I'm already kind of linked up with Bernice, so I think I already got all the stuff I want. Nah, I'm just saying. Nitro Fuel companion coupon. Wait, Nitro Fuel coupons. Sizzling hot Nitro Fuel coupons. Only $500 Jennies each. Fuel up for your favorite competitor. Call back later. If your chosen contestant wins, the Nitro Fuel coupon you purchase can be redeemed for double the amount of Nitro Fuel. Fuck it, screw it, I'll take 5. Why not? Also, here's your Nitro Fuel coupons for him. Make sure that keep him safe. I was like, shit, I got I'm gonna bet on the light. And Mr. Cheers, Rifle Tickets, and Nitro Fuel, everyone seems to have lost the pure thrill of the challenge, strength, and courage, making this day to be one complete celebration. Challengers step up one after another, but ladder keeps winning. Just as the next challenger is about to enter the ring, a big guy shoves his way forward, pushing her to the side and walking right in.
So, you're the one sent by the Sons of Caladon, huh?
Damn you ugly.
I'm challenging you, and I'm betting this brooch. What's the matter?
Light, you good?
You scared? I knew the Sons of Caladon didn't deserve the title of Overlord. What a joke. Hurry up! Fight me or scram! If you're afraid, say something nice to flatter me, and I, Andreas, might let you off easy.
Does this brooch mean a lot to you?
Of course. Pompey gave it to me himself years ago. It's my badge of honor in the outer ring. But whatever. A pup like you won't get it.
To wager something so precious. You must be ready to fight like your life depends on it, yeah?
Huh? It's just a stupid brawl for kids. So stop sounding so dramatic. I'm not losing to you.
Don't wager your honor if you're not serious about this.
Oh, quit stalling. You're just scared.
How about both of you bet something else? No need to risk something so valuable, right? What do you think, Lighter?
I'll bet my boxing gloves. And if you match me with something similar, then we've got a deal.
Then...
You got boxing gloves?
I'll match you with my gloves. I'm gonna teach you a lesson either way.
Alright. I, Lighter, of the Sons of Caladon, accept your challenge.
Worries might be big, but he doesn't just attack recklessly. He waits for the opponent moment to strike in any weak spots. But 2 few rounds of Glider quickly figures out Andre's fighting style. From the start as a pretty even match is now clearly swinging in Lighter's favor.
Not bad, kid. But I bet you learned those moves in the underground fighting pits, didn't you? Did you share any of that dirty money with your dead buddies? Or did you just blow it all, not giving a damn?
Who told you about all that?
No secrets in the world of a big shot like the champion.
I've made peace with my past. Now, I only fight for the Sons of Caladon.
Oh, fighting for the Sons of Caladon, huh? Or using that dirty money to buy yourself a flashy job and a bunch of fangirls in the outer ring.
What
know
are you
exactly
on about?
What I mean. Strutting around with that red scarf, acting all cool like a big shot. Ooh, I'd want a gig like that too. You and the Sons of Caladon. You're just riding on luck. But you know how it goes for those flashy, lucky dogs, huh? They bite the dust and end up 6 feet under in the outer ring.
Although Jace has been knocked down, he seems to be trying to provoke Lighter on purpose with his words. Lighter walks up to Andreas looking like he's about to finish him off, even the referee's ready to step in. But to everyone's surprise, Lighter squats down, taps Andreas on his gloves.
You don't recognize the new Overlord, so taking your bet doesn't mean anything. I'll give you 3 days. If you want a rematch, I'm game. Anytime, as many times as you want. Oh hey, the sun's about to set. Who's up next?
Damn, this music though. This pretty relaxed atmosphere, and Lighter continues his wins his matches all the way until sunset. After defeating the last challenger, Lighter takes off his gloves and walks away from the crowd.
Didn't think you'd stick around till the end, Proxy.
Of course. I bought those nitro fuel raffle tickets, didn't I?
So, did you bet everything on me? Cause, I've worked hard to keep my promise and get you all that nitro fuel, you know?
Who else would I bet on? But seriously, how am I ever gonna finish all this nitro fuel?
Come on, I went all out to win this for you, so at least enjoy yourself tonight. I promise I won't say a word to your sibling.
Wanna join me later?
I've got something I need to check on first. I'll be back later. Go ahead and grab your drinks from Bernice. I'll catch up if I finish early.
With that, Lighter leaves. Bernice! Where my girl at? 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 There she is. There she is. There she is. What's up? I thought I could redeem my coupons with you. No problem. Let's see. Ah, you're a real one. All those coupons on Lighter? So much nitro fuel. If you're a jingle all, you jingle all, the price will probably get upset, right? How about you sell me some of this nitro fuel? I'll pay you in Denny's at regular price. What do you think? Wow, really? Yeah, Bernice is such a good person, right? Yes, I agree. Back to the early days, us member of the Sons were even more out there than we are now. Blah. Take Lighter, for example. BT suddenly arrived one day with Lighter in tow, and at first, Lighter hardly ever spoke to us or ate with me. Or back then, he would even refuse the nitro fuel drinks I mixed for him. Although as a champion, he really is perfect, but trying to interact with him is really a real headache. What exactly is a champion? Generally speaking, before different gangs come into conflict, there's usually a testing the waters, and at that point, both sides would send someone to take the lead. Herbert. If the person wins, it boosts morale and intimidates the opponent. So there's an unwritten rule that the champion of each game is always the strongest fighter in that team. Although the champions of each gang have slightly different personalities, they're usually the flashy, attention-grabbing types. The champion of the Sons is Lighter. He always wears a red scarf when he wins, so over time, people tend to refer to him as the Red Scarf of the Sons of Caladon. Scaladon, fucking hell. Well, I said too much, I must have almost forgot. Here's the Denny's iron from slaying nitro fuel proxy. Hold on to those. Also, if you see Lighter, tell him BD is looking for him. Sweet. So that explains the champion. That makes sense, though. From a distance, you see Lighter standing alone. His silhouette is hard to make out in the dark. The red scarf stands out.
What brings you here, Proxy?
Bernice asked me to pass on a message when I was grabbing the nitro fuel. She said Big Daddy wants to see you.
Oh, sure. I'll be back in a minute. I've got something to tell Big Daddy, too. Remember Andreas? I had a feeling something was off, so I came here to keep an eye on him. I saw him answering a phone call, arguing with someone, and then he mentioned something about the Hollow. I'm gonna go back and do some digging on this Andreas guy.
I always thought you're the red scarf who steals all the spotlight. I didn't think you'd be watching what's going on behind the scenes.
It's because Andreas brought up some things from my past. So yeah, I'm being more cautious. I'm pretty sure we've never crossed paths before. And I've never talked about my shady past since I came to the Outer Ring. It can't just be a coincidence that he knows about it.
So it's all true. I had no idea that you'd been through so much, Lighter.
Yeah, if it weren't for my past, I wouldn't be wearing these sunglasses all the time. Sure, I get lightheaded around blood, but it's mainly because of a bad eye injury I got in an underground fight. My injury was pretty severe. I had to keep my eyes covered and live in the dark for a while. Even though it's all healed now, if I don't keep it shaded, it feels like opening up old wounds again. And,
Huh.
never mind. Anyway, I hope you don't mind me always wearing sunglasses when we talk.
Ah. I always thought you were just trying to look cool. But don't worry, I'm totally used to it.
You're funny, Proxy.
By the way, why did you become the Red Scarf?
Because Big Daddy paid off all my debts, and I needed to repay his kindness. Plus, Red Scarf sounds pretty cool, don't you think?
I mean, yeah, but screw you. But then he goes quiet, gazing at the crowd like he's lost in thought. Before he can say anything, his phone buzzes and an influx of messages.
It's Piper. Some guys I beat today are at Steel Tusk. They're up for a Nitro Field challenge. I'm gonna talk to Big Daddy about Andreas, and then go kick some butt. Oh, and Piper wanted me to tell you that the other Proxy has arrived in Blazewood too. You two should crash here tonight. The Sons of Caladon will make sure you're well taken care of.
That's nice. No, so he has an eye injury. That I didn't see coming, honestly. Wait, was that Piper? That was Piper. Thought I saw you. What's up, Weiss? Hey, you have fun today? You can't Weiss about the affairs today, including the part where Andreas was winding lighter up. It's also the part of my few minor hiccups. Everything went well. You must be tired after today. How about we take more tomorrow? Alright, good night. Okay, yeah, that's nice. This is good, but I have to also use the bathroom. So I shall return momentarily. Boom. And I'm back. Or you kept try to sneak out again. And I should be more energized to put it with the nitric fruit in mouth. The more nitric fruit you drink, I just don't get how you can slump over steel stuff like that. No, I don't have the muscles to move yet. Wake up. Nah, no, completely out. Stone cold. Plus, have you seen lighter? Nope, what's up?
I was gonna ask asked Lighter to grab today's raffle ticket for me, but I couldn't find him anywhere this morning. I thought you were out partying all night. I didn't expect you to be up so early, Proxy.
Do you think Lighter's in trouble? It is settlement days after all.
Nah, don't worry about it. Lighter goes off by himself all the time. Nobody really knows what he's up to. Big Daddy never said anything about it, so I'm sure he's not getting into any trouble. Maybe he'll be back in the afternoon. Well, little ol' me needs to go catch some ZZZs. If you see Lighter, tell him to drag away those guys who passed out by Steel Tusk, will ya?
Fred believes after she finishes speaking, Wise looks worried and seems to have something to say.
Belle, you said that Lighter was looking into Andreas yesterday, and he mentioned the Hollow, right? Should we go check it out, just to be safe?
I know Lighter isn't the reckless type, but he really looked out for me yesterday, so I can't just leave him alone. Let's check inside the Hollow and look for him.
Did you call me? Meow.
Ready and waiting.
Ready for combat.
So I'm like thinking for some reason.
Which alias should I use this time?
After entering the hull, you quickly find Lighter's location using carry scan. Meet up with Lighter, explaining why you still can't look for him.
Sorry for worrying you, Proxy. I usually handle these things solo. No one really knows or cares, except for Big Daddy. Last night, I did some digging and found out that Andreas was probably goaded on by an old rival gang. That's why he showed up during settlement days, looking for trouble. Earlier today, I spotted some shady new faces around Blazewood. I figured they're probably connected to Andreas and our old rivals, so I followed them into the Hollow.
What happened?
Simply put, they're trying to use settlement days under Caesar's supervision as a chance to settle their beef and bring down the Sons of Caladon. They're setting up an ambush around Blazewood. They plan to strike tomorrow and start a full-blown fight. As you know, the town is now packed with regular people and other gangs. If the Sons of Caladon can't handle this right, people will lose their trust in us. I was hoping to figure out their route and take care of them before they could do anything, but they went poof and vanished.
Not poof.
It's too dangerous for you to do this alone, Lighter.
But during settlement days, everyone's got their own roles to play. Honestly, I didn't want to drag you into these outer ring disputes, Proxy, but I'm glad you're here, or I would be stuck with no clues.
Running off solo to play the hero is a bad idea.
Well, could I ask the esteemed Phaethon to lead the way now?
You got it. Leave it to me.
Butter me all that. You heard me, boy.
Warning, there are a few enemies ahead.
Make.
Don't worry, it's gonna hurt a lot.
You see, now I take that personally.
Wanna try my massage?
It's the emblem of our old enemy's gang. Let's go after them.
Please continue onwards.
Over here?
Let me show you how it's done. Be gone!
See ya. Back blown out.
Speculation. The enemy is behind the debris.
I see his punk ass.
You went back on your word. That's not how things work in the Outer Ring. Pompey would never
said from the start we'd teach the Sons of Caladon a lesson, and you were all in for it!
But you never said anything about putting the regular folks and other gangs in danger!
You're just like the former Overlord. That sentimental old loser. He got backstabbed by his right hand. What a fool.
Backstabbed by his right hand? But didn't you say it was the Sons of Caladon that were behind it?
Oh, did I say that? When you asked about Pompey's death, all I said was, why don't you ask the Sons of Caladon instead?
You're all...
Go on, keep shouting! Soon you'll reunite with that good-for-nothing old boss of yours!
This is the Outer Ring, where the strong reign and the weak fall.
It's Andreas. Turns out he really was tricked by them. Proxy, you better hurry.
Oh, still alive?
Out of my way!
What's your honor really worth?
Why don't you have a taste of my claws?
I dodged that, I might even know it.
Get yourself wide open!
My head's still on. I'm still alive!
By Settlement Day's rules, you face your challenges head on, not sneaking around and stabbing people in the back.
Screw your rules or whatever.
Tomorrow, those losers in Blazewood and the Sons of Caladon will meet their end!
Those smoke bombs disappearing into the haze. Bitches.
No need to chase them, Proxy. Nailing a few minions won't change much. Their main force isn't around here. If only we knew which direction they'd be coming from tomorrow.
Even if you did, what difference would it make? The Sons of Caladon will be out in full force tomorrow. With all the gangs around, some of them might try to pull something. Who knows? The Outer Ring plays by its own rules. It's all survival of the fittest. And backstabbers are a dime a dozen. Even Pompey didn't make it. And neither will your new overlord.
So, you know their plan?
Did you hear anything I just said? If I hadn't misunderstood you guys, I wouldn't even bother explaining all this.
I challenge you.
Huh? You can just punch me if you're pissed. Now that I know you're not tied to Pompey's death, I'm not interested in wasting my time on you guys.
If you lose, you tell us everything you know. If you win, well, I'll tell you the last words of the late Overlord.
You know Pompey's last words?
Mm-hmm. So, will you accept my challenge?
Move it!
There it is! Andreas, the challenge isn't over yet.
You don't have to tell me! Take that!
Not bad, not bad.
Make way for the undefeated champion!
Wanna try my massage?
This'll be painless. Psych.
Watch and learn!
Take the chance!
Careful. Here's a taste of the abyss.
Let me show you how it's done.
I just let him fall. At losing the liar, Andreas follows the rules and spills everything he knows. I skipped on a...
It's hard not to envy you. You're so young, but you've already reached the top so easily. Winning effortlessly with style, and being the one everyone looks up to. I gotta admit, you're a better fit for the Outer Ring than I ever was.
Let me ask you something. What would you do if you found out someone was plotting against Cinder Lake and you had no backup?
What kind of question is that? Of course I defend Cinder Lake with my life. No second thoughts about it. What's so funny? This isn't just talk. Cinder Lake is the pride of the Outer Ring. I'd risk everything to protect it.
Almost immediately, Andreas touches his chest, moves his hands over the brooch from the late overlord, a token he kept close beneath his armor.
You must protect Cinder Lake.
Nothing. I'm not doubting you. Pompey would be glad to hear your steadfast response.
Huh? What do you mean?
It's not about who's a better fit for the Outer Ring. You've been here longer than I have, and your ties to this land are deeper than mine. I might have the upper hand in a spar now, but who knows who will win next time. It's anyone's game. I'm always down for a rematch, but on one condition. If you're not prepared to put your life on the line, don't bet something you see as your highest honor so easily.
His own fighter with a mix of frustration, respect, and admiration. After this, the grudge is finally settled.
Thanks for today, Proxy. Lucky you were there to guide me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have learned about their plan.
Are you planning to handle this on your own tomorrow later?
Well, like those guys said, if the Sons of Caladon go all out on the last day of settlement days, it'll look like the new Overlord doesn't really command respect from the other gangs. And the folks in Blazewood might worry that the Sons of Caladon's old enemies will keep coming back to cause trouble. So, I think it's best if I handle this on my own. Besides, when Big Daddy pulled me out of the underground fights, we agreed I'd deal with any old grudges and enemies from Caladon's past.
Dealing with old enemies. I didn't know you had to do all that.
The Sons of Caladon are still growing, and a lot of gangs in the Outer Ring are eyeing this new faction full of Caladon's legacy. Big Daddy wants Caesar to be a fair leader, and not to follow in her father's footsteps. So, there are some things only I can handle.
Are you doing this for the Sons of Caladon to pay back Big Daddy? No one in the Sons of Caladon knows what you're doing for them.
You're making it sound way too serious, Proxy. I'm getting paid, so I've got to do a good job, right?
Well, at least let me guide you through the hollow tomorrow. Don't be so quick to turn down my offer. After all, I'm a proxy, and it's my job to ensure my clients get back safely. I can't afford to lose such an important client like the Sons of Caladon.
Looks like I'll have to bring my A-game tomorrow. Can't let the red scarf of the Sons of Caladon embarrass himself in front of you. See you tomorrow, Proxy.
Is this man wearing a puff coat? This man crazy. Found this damn heat wearing that jacket. Let's respect the writer's wishes. Alright, but I can say in advance if things go south tomorrow, I'm definitely calling back up. I figured a way. I figured out what right route it is. What route is. So there's a few people that I expected. It's more manageable. It's still manageable. So it might be a bit risky if you. I'm just a guide, and Eos will be hiding mostly. So don't worry about us. I just don't want us to lose another.
Never mind. They're gathering to cross the hollow now. We should intercept them before they cause any trouble in Blazewood.
Sure thing. I'll get you the shortest route through the hollow.
And, thanks, Proxy.
Did I miss something? We're just getting started, but you're already thanking me?
No, Just felt like saying thanks.
Don't jinx it. In movies, when someone says stuff like that, things always go south.
Got it. I won't say it again, but just know I mean it. Let's head out when you're ready.
Alright, let's go get big softy.
Proxy, we're running out of time. We have to stop those guys in the hollow. I'm relying on you to find the shortest route. What a drag.
Alright, Shikamaru, calm down.
And I'll handle any enemies along the way.
Ass at my face.
Ooh, that was close. I almost stepped on Eos's foot just now. I'd be stuck carrying Eos if I did.
Make. Nope.
Keep going, Proxy.
No, don't run. Don't run, bitch. I saw you.
Target enemy has entered the fissure.
The main force should be over there. By the way, Proxy, thanks for guiding me.
You said it 3 times now.
Hey, you there! Beat it! Get out of the way, we're in a hurry!
Sorry, but I can't let you pass.
Whoa.
I ain't
Hold
sorry.
on. Red scarf and sunglasses? You're the red scarf from the Sons of Caladon! Huh? The Sons of Caladon really think one guy can stop us?
If you've got a problem with the Sons of Caladon, settle it fair and square. Don't go causing trouble in Blazewood.
Fair and square! Since when does the Outer Ring care about fair play? I must have missed the memo. In a place like this, it's all about who's got more muscle. Only the winner gets to decide what's fair.
The Outer Ring doesn't need any more pointless fights. Caladon. That's all history now. Today's the last day of settlement days. By the rules, if you've got beef, challenge us properly. So, what's it
gonna be?
Rules? You guys playing house or something? Enough talk. Take this!
Man, please. Leave. Damn!
I, Lighter, of the Sons of Caladon, am here to issue a challenge to all of you.
All of us? What are you putting up?
I bet my red scarf.
Fine. We'll stake our bad blood with the Sons of Caladon. Don't quit right away.
Challenge accepted. I'll take on all of you. So bring it.
Oh, I'm gonna beat. Oh, yeah, I fucked up now. I'm gonna fucking beat him up. This is great. This is actually great. Fuck that tire. Now, put your hands up. Put your hands up. I put my hands up. Kinda, yeah.
To deal with you, fists are more than enough.
Make way for the undefeated champion!
Hello, Frosty Pink.
Let me show you how it's done.
It's going good. We're kicking ass right now. Mink.
Watch.
Ooh. Mink. Yeah, I got lost in the sauce of that combo. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was a pretty nasty combo. I ain't gonna lie to you. Get that weak ass shotgun out here.
You still put those fists up.
They want to talk? Cowering all the way back there. Well, I'm done warming up. I hope you can make my red scarf even brighter.
I ain't done yet.
Unstoppable!
Now I am. Also, I'm doing fine. I just wiped that guy. He's goddamn. Respectfully.
Lighter of the Sons of Caladon have completed the challenge as promised. The red scarf isn't something you can take from us. By the rules of settlement days, all your old debts with Caladon are settled here and now.
Only one person.
I did it. Beat every last one of them. No cheers for the champion.
Perhaps no one else will ever know about this victory, but at least for now, once. Goddamn, slow down. How long? I would say I've been playing this for like a hot minute. I've been playing it since it's like released.
Oh, I'm so tired. Gonna take a breather here. You're in no rush to take Eos back, right?
Even if I was in a rush, there's not much I can do about it, right?
Well, I could always lower the seat and Eos can hop on my bike and drive me back.
Still cracking jokes later? Sounds like you're not that tired. Maybe you should join me on another commission.
No. I'm seriously wiped out. Please, give me a break.
Oh, I have not gotten all the characters. Not at all. Not at all.
Not gonna lie, seeing so many of them today was pretty scary. Wait a minute. You thanked me before we went into the hollow. Were you planning on doing something reckless then?
Nah, I wouldn't call it reckless. I wouldn't be betting this red scarf if I wasn't ready to put my life on the line.
Why would you go there for later?
Remember what Andreas brought up the
Hi.
other day, Proxy? It's all part of my past.
Later takes off his sunglasses. The sunset isn't glaring, but his big was his gaze, seeming a bit uncomfortable.
Because of my poor judgment, my mercenary companions lost their lives. I was filled with regret, but I knew that even giving up my own life wouldn't change anything. I took out a huge loan to support their families. Those were some tough times. Then, the debt collectors threw me into an underground fighting ring to work off what I owed. I didn't have anywhere else to go, or any other options, so I just went along with it. I was like a zombie those days, just seeing one opponent after another under the spotlight, with nothing but cheers and curses ringing in my ears. After being there for a while, I became scared to look anyone in the eye. I was afraid of what I'd see staring back at me. And then, Big Daddy paid off my debts, pulled me out of that place, and handed me this red scarf. He called me a high-profile fighter, saying I rarely lost. He said he wanted me to keep winning for the Sons of Caladon. When I joined the Sons of Caladon, I thought it was just another boxing show. But over time, I genuinely wanted to protect everyone. Because I can't stand losing any more friends. I know this might sound a little arrogant, but as long as I keep winning, other gangs will show respect and fear for the Sons of Caladon whenever they see me. This red scarf isn't just a sign of victory. It's a warning to anyone who wants to cause trouble. As long as I breathe, I'll never tarnish the honor of the Sons of Caladon.
White lowers his head and touches this red scarf carefully. The lunge says it's about to dip, and I can't fucking get.
I have my people, and a home I want to protect. Sorry for making you worry, but thank you. I'm glad that besides this red scarf, you've also gotten to witness my small moment of glory.
And the night is fully silent. But I do plan on getting custom emotes soon.
Over to the other proxy. Thankfully, it didn't get scratched or dinged up. Otherwise, the other proxy would have been pretty pissed.
And what about me getting pissed? I can be pretty scary when I'm mad, you know.
Well, settlement days are finally over. These 3 days really flew by.
You're terrible at changing topics later.
Yeah, well, I never know how to react when my friends are upset.
Oh, just kidding. I'm not angry.
Whew. It's getting late. Are you heading back to 6th Street, Proxy? Oh, I'm not trying to shoo you away or anything. Just saying, if you're planning to come back and visit the Outer Ring again, give me a heads up next time. I'll pick you up from the video store. Now that I think about it, it's always been Eos that's been riding with me. But next time, I want you to see our sunset with your own eyes.
I made some emails if you want. Well, I mean, I don't really mind if you use any, like, other emotes in here. If that's what you're asking. Since the fancy food tonight was more natural food than making drink. Now let's get to eating then. Alright, almost fully caught up. One morning inside the HSO.
Chief Miyabi! Tsukishiro! Hello! I'm so pleased to see you in such good health. I'm here to submit my sick leave form. Same as before. You know the drill.
3 sick days this week. Got it.
Chief, please don't go along with him. This isn't like ordering at a restaurant. Asaba, I have reminded you several times now you've already used up your leave for the year. In theory, we can't approve your requests anymore.
Theory is just theory. It's not like I can control this. You all know I've been sick since I was a kid, and I still get flare-ups every now and then. That's why my family abandoned me.
Oh, I feel like that's more lore there, but I'd rather you just share them here, honestly.
Huh? Didn't you say last time that you had no parents? Just a master?
Yeah, after my parents abandoned me, my master took me in. I passed all the tests for the HSO but got rejected because of my health. Thankfully, Chief Miyabi took pity on me.
I didn't choose you out of pity. It was simply because you were the strongest candidate.
Oh, you're too kind.
Oh,
What
those
can
are
I
pretty good
say?
looking emotes.
I'm a genius.
Fine. I'll figure something out for your leave. But 3 days is the absolute limit. And don't pull what you did last time, sending me a fake thermometer picture at midnight on the third day, asking to extend your leave.
Correction? That wasn't fake. It was the actual reading. Though, it was my cat's temperature.
Public security recently seized a batch of illegal pharmaceuticals. Supposedly, they can temporarily boost ether aptitude. This is a highly important case and could be transferred to us soon. When that happens, you won't have the flexibility to take any more time off.
Drugs that can boost ether aptitude? Where were they seized?
In the hollow at Port Elpis. This is new. Are you actually interested in the case?
Oh, please. You know I'd never be interested in work. But a drug like that sounds perfect for slacking off. Wouldn't it be useful on missions? Why was it banned?
Because it's too good to be true. And even if it's real, there must be some unforeseen consequences.
Hold up.
That was a cool line, Yanagi.
Well, I do appreciate it, but I do have some people in mind for this already. But thank you for the offer, though.
Thanks, Chief.
I've heard of this drug before, but it was years ago. It can boost ether aptitude temporarily, but the side effects are severe. It worsens corruption symptoms, and can even cause the user to turn into an ethereal.
Those are the consequences Nagi was talking about!
In any case, seeking power like this is pure opportunism. Real strength comes from hard work, not shortcuts.
But in this world, those with real strength are always a rare minority.
Did you just say something?
Nope, nothing. I'll let you get back to approving my sick leave then. My chest is starting to hurt again. Feels like I'm dying. Anywho, I'll get out of your hair now. See you after my leave. Take care, everyone.
Oh, this guy. He doesn't even try to fake it anymore.
He takes a leave like this every month. I bet he's just sneaking off somewhere and stuffing his face with tasty food.
That's a bold assumption,
just has
Sukaku.
something he has to get done. If possible, I'd also like to...
Oh, no, you don't. Chief, we have a very important meeting tomorrow. Please make sure you attend it. And don't be late.
Oh...
I was talking about something Sukaku said, but like I said, I appreciate the offer, but I'm working with someone else when it comes to emotes right now. But if you want to make fan art, I don't mind that either. You can always just like post on Twitter and tag me. I should have my links up. I should anyway. However, there was only one knocking. It went silent. Some imagination would just knock on the door just now. That's certainly weird. They didn't collapse outside or anything, did they? Yeah, let's go check it out.
Hey there, you two. How's it going?
Oh, it's you. No wonder there was only one knock. Too lazy to knock again, huh?
Knocking on the door is just another thing that wears me out. As long as I get what I need, it doesn't matter how many times I knock. More importantly, I need your help with something. Actually, you're the only ones who can help me out.
What is it? Sounds pretty serious when you put it like that.
I need to go into the Hollow for a case, but my carrot's acting up. You're the only proxies I know that I can trust.
No way. This is actually for work? Since when did you become so passionate about your job? You're not messing with me, are you?
Ouch, that hurts. As a professional executive officer, I have always been proactive at my job, haven't I? Besides, this is an excellent opportunity for you to see me in action. I'm sure the experience will come in handy if you run into any trouble in the future.
We don't want any trouble with the executive officers. Anyway, what's this case that you're working on?
I'm trying to track down a wanted criminal who's been missing for years now. His major crime is developing an illegal drug through illicit means. This drug is beyond existing theoretical knowledge and can significantly boost the user's ether aptitude temporarily. Simply put, it's like a wonder drug you see in the movies that can deliver superhuman strength with a single injection.
If there really is such a wonder drug, then wouldn't that give anyone free entry into the Hollows? I feel like there would be some serious side effects.
Val is right. If this drug really does exist and is safe to use, the city would already be researching and promoting it, wouldn't they?
Yes, this drug is extremely dangerous. In theory, it should have been completely destroyed years ago, but recently some rumors have started to circulate. They're probably connected to the drug's creator, the criminal I mentioned before. And my goal is to find him. Of course, I'll offer you fair compensation. Dennies are meant to be spent, so just name your price.
You should have mentioned that sooner. Of course it'll help you. Understanding the job of an executive officer is very important. So, when do we leave?
Now, no time to lose. Meet me at Port Elpis. I'll be waiting for you there, partner.
Ah, I see. Alright, that makes sense now. Alright. And that was a bot. I feel like bots keep forgetting back and literally just look at their page and they tell like, oh wait, that's a bot. That is so 100% one.
I only handle technical matters.
Cause check this out. How are you going to try and sell me something to like how are you gonna try and sell me something like emotes or anything like that? And immediately try to either DM them to me, offer to say like I've done this for other streamers and such. Yeah. And also try to get into my Discord. I was getting red flags, and I took one look at their page and thought to myself, yeah, you know what? Actually, yeah, because considering they have like absolutely no like form of like, hey, well, promotion or anything like that. Also, the fact that I can't even find them on Twitter. So yeah, those were red flags altogether. Goodbye, Avidazen. Sayonara. I ain't stupid. I am not stupid.
Ready for combat. Let's move.
Did you call me?
Oh, wait. Standing by.
Let's stir up some trouble.
I ain't falling for no bots. I'm also starting to notice, like, I think they're going after people who, like, don't have, like, emotes, which is hurtful to say the least.
Let's search for clues in this area and see if we can find anything on this suspicious drug. Whoa! Looks like we've got a big one over there.
Okay.
Why is there a helicopter? Need to find another find a helicopter here of all places. Though it's a shame. This big guy's out of commission. And the clue was so cool isn't in it. Do you like helicopters? When I was little, I once fantasized about riding the wind. That way, as long as there was wind, I could go anywhere. This is how we're born free. Actually, I shouldn't. I just learned how to pilot a helicopter. Nah, I support that. Go learn it. No, I'm just kidding. You probably won't believe me, but my phone's lock pattern is always an arrow pointing to the upper right in the like a plane. Though that symbol's got a few other meanings. Some random. Let's keep moving. This biological signal has been detected ahead. Please remain alert. Nailed it.
Convenient at times like this. It's perfect for someone as efficient as me.
I think I'm lazy.
Be gentle with the cake, would you?
Hurts, don't it?
Oh my, now there's a familiar face. If someone from public security is here, I must have found the right place.
Oh, what's up, Seth?
Come on, let's go say hi. How do you do, my fellow officers? Great work.
That uniform. Is he an executive officer? What is he doing here? Don't tell me those guys from HSO are trying to take our credit again.
Relax. I'm not the type of person to take credit for someone else's work. Right, Junior Seth? Oh, please say hi to your brother for me.
Junior?
He and I both graduated from the same academy. Just not in the same year. So, Asaba, executive officer, what are you doing here?
Oh, nothing much really. Just a teensy little favor. I know PubSec is investigating the illegal drug case. Can I take a look at the samples you seized?
That's crucial evidence! You're definitely trying to steal our credit. This case hasn't been transferred over to HSO yet.
The drugs are connected to an important case I'm investigating. According to the Public Security Handbook, rule number... what was it again? I forget. In any case, PubSec officers are obligated to assist executive officers with their investigations inside the Hollows. In other words, you can't say no to me.
Mr. Executive Officer, it's not that we don't want to provide them. It's just that all the confiscated drugs have been sent to the evidence room, and we don't have any with us right now. Right, Seth?
Huh? That's right!
Oh, has anyone told you that you're terrible at lying?
That's what I'm about to say.
Since you aren't willing to cooperate, I guess I'll just have to take them myself.
Arm also dashed over to Seth with incredible speed.
Such clean moves. Wait, did you just go through my pockets?
Aha! Found it.
Picks up a syringe she confiscated from Seth and carefully examines it with sunlight. Then, under the shocked gaze of the officers, she squeezes a few drops with palm before lowering his head to sniff the scent. Kenny casually tosses the drug back to Seth.
This is an unfinished product. You haven't completed the potency tests, have you? The active ingredients are too minimal to increase ether aptitude. If you ask me, this isn't the real stuff. Just a cheap knockoff.
You... how did you manage to gather so much information from just a few looks and a couple of sniffs?
Because I'm an elite from Section 6. So, do you regret choosing public security when you graduated?
Hey, you really know how to piss someone off, don't you?
Oh, thanks for the compliment. By the way, I should probably mention that there's a whole bunch of ethereals over there sprinting this way. I'll leave them for our brave and skilled public security officers to handle.
Why is this man kind of a dick?
Like that?
I'm sure you don't need me to deal with these ethereals, right? Besides, I'm busy protecting my bamboo here. I believe in you. Go team!
Hey, don't use me as an excuse at a time like this.
Oh, you're making me sad. I genuinely wanted to protect you from the bottom of my heart.
You suck.
Just ignore him. Let's fight.
As a fierce battle, the public security officers defeat the swarm of ethereals. Around that moment, a boy appears nearby, stumbling towards the group.
Help! Help me! Young citizen, have you gotten lost in the hollow? Do you need help? They are still there. Help!
His eyes. What's happening? Is that a sign of corruption?
There's no time. I don't think he can see us. Maybe he can't hear us either.
Stay away from him!
Whoa, whoa. Jesus Christ. Bro, you good?
The kid's turning into an ethereal.
He, in fact, was not good. Jesus Christ.
But why? His corruption symptoms were pretty mild. Plus, his core came out in seconds. That's impossible.
Oh no, he's gonna attack!
It's too late. This ethereal is tougher than it looks. If you don't want to fight, then get behind me, now. I'll take him down.
This guy. Why do I get the feeling it isn't your average ethereal?
You're right. But worry about yourself first. I'd rather not have to scrape you off the floor here.
Damn it! Don't underestimate me!
Intermaneuver.
There we go.
It's over now. Rest in peace.
What happened to him? His corruption symptoms were unlike anything we've seen in the handbook. And his core appeared almost instantly. There was no chance we could have saved him.
That's because those weren't signs of corruption. They're indicators of a late-stage disease.
Ether aptitude regression syndrome. People with this condition are naturally frail, with lesions appearing on their skin. But they have a higher ether aptitude than the average person. In the late stages, their bodies will rapidly deteriorate until they gradually lose all sensory perception under severe pain. In the end, just like that kid, even the slightest contact with ether causes severe corruption. Their high ether aptitude makes this disease turn a blessing into a curse. And there's no cure yet. Long time no see, Harumasa. How have you been these past years?
Do you know each other?
We're old acquaintances. What are you doing here?
Look at you, all grown up. What happened to my little pal?
That
Allow
how?
me to introduce myself. My name is Kirishima. I'm a doctor of sorts. That child who just turned into an ethereal was my patient. His condition had progressed to late stages. He couldn't take the pain anymore. So he decided to enter the Hollow and end his own life. Sorry you had to see that. Children suffering from this disease usually don't live long. I wish I'd noticed his emotional struggles sooner.
So all those strange things just now were symptoms of a disease? At any rate, public security will need to look into this. We'll have to bring you in for a statement.
No problem. I'll fully cooperate with public security's work. But first, could you please give me a moment to catch up with my dear classmate here?
Go ahead.
Seth and the other officers step aside to start examining the evidence left by the ethereal.
I don't really see any need for us to catch up.
Come on now, I thought we'd have a lot to share. Honestly, I never imagined you'd still be... and become such an outstanding executive officer. Impressive. But you've always been a well-behaved, diligent, and hard-working kid. It looks like all your effort has paid off.
Well behaved, Diligent and hardworking? Is this satire?
I'll take that as a compliment. So, since when did you become a doctor? And one who takes on patients like that?
I run a sanatorium that treats patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome to make up for my past mistakes.
I'm genuinely surprised hearing those words coming from your mouth.
I may have done some bad things, but I was deceived by that man just like you were. You know that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been acquitted.
Whatever you say. What does any of this have to do with me?
If fate has reunited us here, there must be a reason. You and I, we should work together. I found some leads on him already. You've been looking for him for a while too, right? If you want, we can find him together as classmates.
You've been investigating Master.
That's right. I found a shelter that he used to hide in years ago. It was corrupted by a hollow, but there's still many clues left behind. If we work together and investigate the shelter, we might be able to follow the trail and locate where he's hiding now.
Let me think about it. By the way, Master told me that I was his only student, and you were just an assistant. We're not classmates. I was clueless as a kid, and didn't care about these things. So I'd appreciate it if you stopped acting like we're friends.
Come on, but we're indeed... Sorry. How much longer will you need? It's not safe. We should get out of here ASAP.
We're done talking. The rest is public security's job, and I won't interfere. Goodbye, everyone.
Grabs Bangru aside and rushes towards the hollow exit. As he was saying, he's afraid someone has going to ask him to stay and work overtime. Oh, okay.
What were you guys talking about? I couldn't follow at all.
Sorry. That wasn't intentional. We can talk about it once we get somewhere safe.
Okay.
To be honest, I was only planning to snag a few samples from the PubSec officers. Everything that happened afterwards. The kid turning into an ethereal, and Kirishima. None of that was part of the plan.
What's up with that guy, Kirishima? He said he was your senior, but something felt kinda off between you guys.
I have a master, and Kirishima was my master's assistant. I guess you could say we're old acquaintances. So yeah, no heartwarming, cheesy movie moments between me and him. I don't trust him.
I can tell that you two aren't very close.
Oh, and about the master thing. Cards on the table. Remember I told you the guy who made that drug is a wanted criminal who's been missing? Well, that wanted criminal is my master. His drug improves ether aptitude temporarily, but there's no way around the terrible side effects. And that's not all. He was found guilty by the Inquisitors in a trial at the time, but disappeared before facing punishment. Kirishima thinks my master fled to avoid punishment. He feels that he was deceived into participating in illegal experiments, so he wants to get back at my master for it. He even wanted me to join him.
So what do you think of your master? Are you going to confront him too?
Master taught me a lot of things, including archery. To me, he was like family. I was clueless about his research until he disappeared. I've been hoping to find him because I have a question only he can answer. I've been trying to investigate this case since I became an executive officer. There's never been any substantial evidence until the drug resurfaced recently. The sample I saw was not my master's work. It's a cheap knockoff, an unfinished product that's less effective with worse side effects. There. I just told you everything. Very sincere of me as a partner, don't you think? Oh, one more thing, very important. This isn't actually for work. Just my private investigation. If Chief Miyabi and the others ask you about it, can you keep it a secret for me, please?
Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
Thanks. You're the best partner. Oops, I didn't realize it's so late already. I'm heading out. I'll let you know when I find any more leads.
That was crazy. Though I came into prepared, I knew dealing with an executive officer would get complicated. Muramasa is definitely hiding something from us. And he probably had his reasons. Yeah, you're right. He's definitely dodging some important questions. Anyway, it's getting late. Today's been such a long day. I'm beat. I'll go get some sleep. You should too. We're over spitting bars. I'm deep. Going to get some sleep. This place it has a good rep. Seems pretty popular too. You like hot pot? Yeah, it's alright. I mean, free food is free food, right? Lady, did you ask me out so we could just get so we can mooch off together? I was just kidding. I was about the commission from before, of course. You met the one treating me up to this meeting. When people are unusually nice for no reason, it must be a trap. If anything goes wrong along the way, I can only rely on you. And if possible, I'd like to be buried at the sea. That escalated quickly. Oh, what's over here? As the familiar figure appears, Harmos' alleged senior classmate from before. 3 young people looking a little uneasy trail behind him. Ah, this guy. Sorry to keep you waiting. And this is my friend. She's interested in your sanatorium. Well, she's a big star tycoon, runs a business that's really taken off. If you're impressed, she might just invest. Guys that are guys like her love donating to good causes. That's right. Yeah, well, I'm honored. Oh, here, let me introduce.
These kids are currently living at my sanatorium. Tsubaki, Kana, Ryosuke. Say hi to everyone.
Nice to meet you. Our families left us when we got sick. We're lucky Mr. Kirishima took us in.
No, I don't trust that for a single second.
Mr. Kirishima's sanatorium gives us free food, shelter, and medical care. Without him, we'd be homeless.
Hey,
we're all very grateful to him.
Nah, because where the hell did you come from, Bennett? That's why I know that voice. I hear you. I hear you, bitch. You can't hide from me.
I'm just doing my part. Ether aptitude regression syndrome is very rare. Hardly anyone understands what you're going through.
Oh, really? Last I heard, certain characteristics of this disease are pretty well known.
Anyway, since we're all here today, let's talk about happier things, shall we? My new manager friend here might not know this, but Harumasa was a real genius when he was a kid. First time he picked up a bow, he was hitting bullseyes. Just incredible.
He's still a genius, you know?
Not just archery. This kid could learn anything with minimal guidance. Gotta envy that talent. Too bad Master turned out the way he did. The things that man did are unforgivable. That's why I want to find him with Harumasa.
Your name's Kana, right? Why are you so quiet?
She's not used to socializing due to her health. Don't mind her. Come on, no use just standing here. Let's go inside and have some hot pot.
Stop leading these kids. Let them speak. Goes on about Harumasa's glorious past. According to him, Harumasa was a real prodigy. So we missed what happened to make him a guy who can't even be bothered to knock on the door twice. Oh, god damn it. We're hot by pleasant with exactly lively atmosphere. Of course, Kirishima is the most been talking. The serotonin kids are very shy and quiet.
Got any plans next? Or maybe we could find somewhere else to...
Before you can finish, a familiar public security officer walks up. Yeah, what's up, Seth?
Sorry that we're meeting again under such circumstances, Mr. Kirishima. But we've received an anonymous tip about illegal activities you may be involved with. Please, come with us.
Illegal activities? You must be mistaken. I have always been a law-abiding citizen.
No mistake, sir. We're here for you.
Oh,
You know
shit.
exactly what this is about. Now come along, Mr. Kirishima. We'll get you situated with some fresh tea down at the station.
I'm afraid this isn't a good time. I have to take these kids back to the sanatorium soon. They hardly get to see the outside world, and I can't just leave them all on their own. Surely you understand.
Cooperating with public security is every law-abiding citizen's duty. Don't give our officer a hard time. Tell you what, I'll take the kids. I promise they'll get back to the sanatorium safely. Sound good?
Mr. Kirishima, shall we go?
Okay. I'll entrust the kids with you, Harumasa. But... could you take them to Port Elpis? The sanatorium is nearby, and I'll send someone to pick them up.
Oh. You don't want me to visit the sanatorium? Got something to hide?
Of course not. I just don't want you to go out of your way. The sanatorium is in a remote area with a quiet environment to better help our patients. It's really hard to find without someone leading the way.
Oh, I see. Well, my super rich friend here wants to come too. Wouldn't you want a wealthy investor to see your sanatorium? Might just drop a couple $100 million dennies on it.
That's right. I'm very interested in your project. And if I like what I see, I'd happily invest $100 million.
We'd need to prepare for such an esteemed guest properly. There's still parts of the sanatorium that need work. We'll be sure to invite you once everything's ready. Isn't that right, Tsubaki?
Yes. Mr. Kirishima is right. We still have to get some things ready.
All right. I'll bring them to the port and your staff can meet us there.
Okay, kids, stay close to Harumasa. Be good and don't cause him any trouble. Got it?
Got it.
See you later. All right, everyone. Let's go. I'll take you to the port.
Yeah, we're totally not taking it to the port. We're taking it to the goddamn port. We know this is like a trap. I feel a little... Oh, sorry. You get car sick? Want to take a break? I'm okay. Harmasa's usual fades as he scans around. His sharp golden eyes glitch with an unusual edge. After quickly assessing the area, he breathes a sigh of relief. Looks like your contact isn't here yet. In that case, let's go check out the ocean first. Great idea. I'm good. You on board? Come on. Hey, why do you think this is a good idea? I'm just curious if he's gonna get mad. Never lets us stay outside for too long since it's worried about health. You seriously care that much about what that guy thinks? Relax. As long as we keep it between us, we'll never know. I don't want to see the ocean. Come on, don't overthink it. If anything happens, I've got you covered. Just follow my lead. Yeah, so we're like calling bull on this whole thing, right? Because that guy is like way too suspect. He was leading them kids. He's making sure they didn't say anything out of line. It's beautiful here. Yeah, I didn't expect the view from that side to be so stunning. Why didn't you come here before? Yeah, of course we've been here. It just slipped my mind for a second. Oh, that's right. We don't get out much because of our condition. Take it easy. Now that we're here, let's make the most of it. Yeah, the air feels so fresh, so much fresher. Oh, look, seagulls. Yeah, what's so special about seagulls? Ah, it's flying right at me. I must have heard you talking trash about it. You spent some time together enjoying the sea and breezing beautiful scenery around you. Only things can stay like this forever. Okay, either these three are gonna die or we're about to find out that these kids are being trapped. I don't fucking know. This is dark. It triggers something, all three of them become somber. The Saint Empire must have seems to notice something in the distance. The expression suddenly becomes serious. Just as quickly as usual smile returns as if nothing happened. Alright everyone, I have an idea. Tis the weather's so nice, we got so many people. How about we play a game? To pass the time. Let's play hide and seek, what do you say? I knew you want to. I gotta play along, I can't I gotta play along, I can't be like, huh? What? Huh? So Bell and the Seekers and three of you will go hide. Why are we suddenly playing hide and seek? It's fun. It's fun for once in a while. Well, since Kana's all for it, I guess I'm in. Great, you start hiding now. Just don't go too far, right? You turn your backs together, you can faintly hear the sounds of everyone letting it off. Makes you feel a little confused. You see something just now? You got a shot by yourself, I see. I saw the contact Kirishima mentioned. He's right over there. He's got bad eyesight or something. Hasn't even noticed us. That's why you want everyone to hide. Exactly, something's off with these kids. They're clearly afraid of something. Kirishima brought them here for this meal, probably to convince me to turn over a new leaf and convince me that I help them find my master. But my gut's telling me there's something fishy about that sanatorium he's mentioned. I got Kirishima out of the way during the meal so I could talk to the kids alone and see if I could get anything out of them. Oh, you teamed up with Seth? Nah, it was all legit. Anonymous tip-off and all that. Seth too stubborn for his own good. By the time he wraps his head around it, I would have already taken care of everything. The charges I listed? All true stuff Kirishima's done in the past. Anyway, it might not be enough to put him away, but it's more than enough to make us through an afternoon pup sack. The tricky part is, these kids don't trust me either. Not surprising, given where they came from. We'll need to earn their trust first, if we want to figure out what Kirishima's really up to. Of course, before that, we've got to deal with the troublesome contact. Pulled out his phone and decided to fill in with it. All set, he's on our way to rouse up some helpers. Our dear contact's probably going to spend the afternoon enjoying a really good nap. Is this really kind of the thing that executive officer could do? No, you got connections on both sides of the law, huh? Oh, I don't like you don't already know. Besides, if there's no absolute justice or evil, there's no absolute justice or evil in this world. Alright then, let's go find those kids. Hang on. No response after several nights. Perhaps peeking through a glass window might reveal something. The glass window seems to have not been cleared for a long time. And if all you wiggle, there's a blurry reflection of a pair of eyes quietly watching from behind. Ah! However, aside from a few drifting sea breezes, nothing else on the side terrace. You peer through the window glass again. There's only a few stacked cardboard boxes. It looks like a storage room. As you're gone. Huh. Well, that was strange. Alright, hang on, before I touch Tsubaki, I need to stand up. And turn on my light. It's getting dark in there. Okay. Oh no, you found me. It's been a while since I played hide and seek. I didn't expect it to be so fun. You hid really well. It took us a while to track you down. Really? Yeah, for real. We picked up a smart hiding spot. By the way, I wanted to ask you something. What did Kirishima say about me? He said that you're a very important guest and that to make a good impression, something like that. Ah, that guy. He sure likes to make things up. We didn't know each other as kids, but we got nothing to do with each other now. Probably wants to take advantage of my position at the HSO, and get me to bend the rules for him. That's not happening. I could fight for that. And why are you with Mr. Kirishima? The truth is, I'm working with the Hollows recently, and I ran into a boy who had been consumed by the corruption, turning him into a Delio. Turns out that boy was one of the patients from your sanatorium. His name was Shinya, I think. According to Kirishima's statement, Shinya couldn't bear the pain of his illness anymore and chose to take his own life by running into the Hollow, where he was eventually turned to an ethereal. He wasn't what? It's nothing. By the way, I noticed you seem really concerned about that girl, Khan. Is she okay? Shinya's death really hit her hard. Shinya and Khan have been known each other for a long time. They've grown up together. They were among the first to enter a sanatorium, so I guess they support each other through a lot. You see, that explains it. If you notice, Kana hasn't said much today. Oh my god, Kane. Jesus. This sounds awful. Can you tell me more about what's going on with Hannah? Actually, I think she might be in the case you just mentioned. I know your illness makes things tough, but Kanye isn't always like this. And I believe it, but my friend here is also pretty good at comforting people. That's right. Yeah, I've left how mad she was sometimes. I'll leave it to you then. Alright, can we go back to the voicing stuff? Because that was so much to read, I'm like getting drained. What are y'all doing here? Oh. I don't know what they did to old dude, but I don't think I want to know. Oh. You got a crush on Connor, don't you? How'd you know? I mean, no, that's not it. That's not what I meant. Don't be shy. I think we two would be cute together. You and I would be good together. Well, he's right. You gotta trust my judgment. Connor would never like me. I mean, she's always had eyes on Shinya. No, he was a friend of ours from the past sanatorium. Some stuff happened, so he passed away. Of course not. It's just, he got hurt because of us. I'm about to just go mute and just read this, and because it's draining me just keep reading and reading and reading and reading and reading. It's just, it's not bad. It's just I don't like a lot of reading. Okay, Ryosuke, yeah, with a serious expression, his golden eyes steady and profound. It filled with untold stories within their depths. It was as if he wasn't looking for a person in front of him, but also seeing fragments of his own past as well. Well, after all, the juice not going anywhere. You know about our illness? Huh. That is a pretty heavy question. Catholic and bishop. At least. But I would love to hear this voiced. Well, I'm just being honest. Don't you guys ever just get tired of people shouting, stay strong, and you gotta keep going like there's some self-help course? It's annoying, right? What the hell? What? Being a survivor in your own part is better than just being a victim, right? Jesus, man. What the hell? This is going to end horribly. How the hell am I taking this picture? What kind of... Stop telling kind of words and suit yourself like that. You things with food, I really like them. We still have plenty of time. There's only one task ahead of us. Enjoy yourselves here. Another photo. All right, bet. Oh, that. Wait, no, I like this angle actually. This angle kind of fire. All right, hold up. Girl, get the phone out your face. That works. Yeah, we did the mission perfectly, you know. Of course not, just a little surprise, that's all. Always to complete the mission, you'll get what's owed. Bye. No, just a miss out. They're already calling us over to the club, let's go. This is a tricky photo to take. I don't like the way everyone's sitting around. Ah, screw it, I'll take it anyway. Strolling, having fun, enjoying each other's company. AUP, grab a granny at a fast food stand. Alright, now can you please be voiced? I am tired of reading. Fuck's sake! There's a. Why you want to cook? What the hell? They're probably going to discuss whether they should trust us or not. Little Jack was sweet talking. You can see them my past and himself and know. Push a counter's question. Ask myself that many times before. Sadly, this is something no one else can give you an answer to. Him. That's sweet talk. Now who's the sweet talker here? It's just in the moment for me before something comes from that far away. It's Seth and his colleagues. You see some familiar faces. Let's go check it out. It's something be voiced, please. I just don't want. Thank you!
Wait. You mean the drugs we seized are linked to a big case from years ago?
That's what people are saying. Apparently it's a case from way back when. There was this researcher who invented an enhancing serum that could boost ether aptitude significantly in an instant. Even though it had nasty side effects and was totally illegal, it still caught the eye of some groups. But that's not even the wildest part. Do you know how the drug is made? They make it from living beings.
Living beings? Like animals? Or do you mean live ethereals?
You can't even imagine. They make it from live human tissue.
Live human tissue?
It's from patients with a special disease. We saw one, remember? The kid who turned into an ethereal right before us? I think it was called ether aptitude regression syndrome. It's a terminal illness. Most patients die before reaching adulthood, and the longer they live, the more dangerous it gets. They rarely make it past their 20s. The gist of it is, because of this disease, their tissue can be used to create the wonder drug that boosts ether aptitude.
What wonder drug? This is straight up illegal. And using live people to make it? Do they even see them as humans?
Well, it's definitely very risky for the patients. It could worsen their illness, maybe even kill them. But to be honest, if they could reduce the side effects, I'd be up for trying it. Considering we have to go into the hollows regularly, even the best of us can run into danger. If we had a drug like this, we'd feel a lot safer.
But isn't that unethical? Yeah, we might be safer, but what about the patients? They deserve to live a good life too!
You make a good point.
It's a small price to pay. Since the disease is terminal, just like your colleague pointed out, maybe using them to make drugs that help others isn't such a bad idea. Making the world a better place often means sacrifices. Between patients who won't live long and promising officers like you, the choice is obvious. Looking at the big picture from New Eridu's standpoint, these patients are just necessary sacrifices we have to make.
Asaba Harumasa! As an executive officer at Section 6, how could you say that? No one deserves to be a sacrifice! We all swore an oath when we graduated from the academy. No matter where we end up, public security or HSO, we pledged to serve and protect all civilians equally, not to judge them as more or less valuable. You can't wear one life over another. If you really believe that, you shouldn't be wearing that uniform.
Whoa. Why y'all making me choose? How can we all calm down?
Seth, calm down. Harumasa probably didn't mean it that way.
Interesting. I never thought a man like your brother could have a sibling like you.
Huh? What's my brother got to do with this?
Nothing. Just thinking out loud. Seth Lowell.
What? You want to fight? I'm not afraid of
Oh
you.
shit! Hold up, Seth. Hold up, Seth.
Honest man. You're going to make an excellent public security officer.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm a bit
Just
confused.
To clarify, the drug's made from spinal fluid, not body tissue. It has to be extracted directly from the back of the neck while the patient is still alive. Well then, I'll leave you officers to your work.
You walk away from Haramasa. In the distance, you hear Setsumoshi's voice asking for his partner's opinion. You suspect that Haramasa was making fun of him.
What was all that about? Things escalated real fast. You're not mad, are you?
No, no. I was just curious how other authorities think about the drug. That's all. By the way, what's your take on this drug?
The production of this drug is messed up. What kind of civilized society would use living people to make medicine? Just like Seth said, no one should be a sacrifice.
No one should be a sacrifice, huh? I see.
Interesting Saber remains silent in the end.
The kids are probably done talking. Let's go check on them.
Okay.
What do you want to drink? It's on me. Excuse me, can I get a bitter gourd juice first?
Bitter gourd juice? That's a unique choice.
You might be surprised, but bitterness can actually taste pretty good once you're used to it. When you've had to take as many meds as I have, for as long as I have, you start to appreciate the flavor.
For time settles in until Tsubaki Kana and Yosuke change looks.
Relax. You can trust me. Not just because I'm from HSO. I've also got some unfinished business with Kirishima.
It was Kirishima who killed Shinya. And others, too. A lot of kids at the sanatorium have died because of him.
He's doing experiments on you, isn't he?
You knew?
Just a guess. I didn't see any puncture marks on your necks. He must have told you to cover them up.
Yeah, Kirishima has been using us, taking our spinal fluid to make that ether aptitude booster drug. The whole sanatorium is just one big human experiment lab, but he tells everyone it's a charity to help us. Shinya died because of him.
Shinya wasn't even that sick. He had the mildest symptoms among us. But Kirishima... He injected Shinya with the drug he developed himself. Just because he wanted to collect data on the side effects. Fully aware it's deadly to people like us.
Even though his drug is an unfinished product, the side effects are still too much for patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome.
Shinya took my place. I was the one who was supposed to get injected.
I know people at public security. I'm taking you to report this case right now.
We can't. He warned us that the other kids at the sanatorium are his hostages. And if we do anything, they'll die.
How's your condition right now?
Not great. I probably don't have much time left.
Don't say things like that, Kana. We're all gonna be okay.
I'm not just saying that, Tsubaki. I've made up my mind. Next time, when it's your turn to extract the spinal fluid, just use mine. He won't care whose it is, as long as it works. At the very least, I want to do something meaningful before my time is up.
No! You should rest more because your condition's worsened. I'm doing okay right now. They can have my spinal fluid.
As the kids try to volunteer each other, Haramasa stands up, signaling them to stop talking, and he knows Kirishima approaching.
There you all are. I've been looking everywhere.
Look who's here. What took you so long? I thought you'd forgotten about these kids.
I would never. The guy I sent to meet you must have dozed off in the car. He wasn't picking up my calls.
Sounds like he's burnt out from working too hard. You should watch out for that. Labor disputes are not fun.
You're right. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for taking care of the kids today. It's getting late. I'll take them back now.
He exchanged looks with Haramasa, who ever so slightly shakes his hand. As you can tell, he watches Kirishima takes the kids and leave.
Don't worry. I've talked to the kids and slipped GPS trackers and mics on them.
He lifts his hand to a small earpiece. Moments later, Kirishima's scolding comes through.
You didn't say anything you shouldn't have today, did you?
No! We didn't say anything!
Good. Remember, you're just my living medical supplies. Anyone who dares disobey me will be joining Shinya soon. I could use someone to test the side effects of the latest batch.
He press stop at the background to allow Haramasa sits down the earpiece.
This guy is pure evil. We've got to stop him.
We'll use the recordings as evidence, and I'm going to track down the exact coordinates of the sanatorium. But like Kana said, there are other kids there. We can't risk alerting him. Otherwise, knowing what he's like, he'll probably kill them all and cover everything up. As for the spinal fluid, I'll figure something out.
You okay?
What's wrong? Are you okay?
I'm fine, just a bit worn out today. Let's head back first.
Whoa, afternoon tea! Thank you, Master.
Remember, Haramasa, what do we do before snack time?
I know. It's time for that. I need to get the shot in my neck first.
That's right. And don't forget your daily medicine. These are all necessary things to help you get better.
Don't worry, Master. I'm not afraid of pain or medicine. But the medicine, it's bitter like the black coffee that you always drink.
Good boy. You're going to get better soon.
Then, if I keep being a good boy, will I get a prize?
What did you have in mind?
I want your headband. With that, I'll be as good as you. Every shot from my bow will be a bullseye.
The headband isn't what does that. Very well, but you have to keep being a good boy, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Good?
You've been awfully quiet. How are you feeling? Are you okay?
Sorry, I got distracted. Anyway, back to what we were saying. I've been dodging this topic, but someone as sharp as you probably figured it out already. I'm just like those kids. I have ether aptitude regression syndrome.
Ears.
This disease affects different parts of the body for different people. For me, it's mainly my lungs and heart. As you can see, it's also caused my chronic condition.
Are you doing okay?
Don't worry, my condition is mild. I'm not gonna die that easily. You know what they say. The bad guys always live the longest.
What are you talking about? Kirishima is the real bad guy here. Wait, I hope he doesn't stick around.
Back when I was first diagnosed, my parents took me to the best hospital in the city. They told me they'd get some food for me while we waited. But they never came back. I was too little to even speak properly then. But even if I knew where home was, there was no going back. After that, Master took me in. He taught me a lot of things, like how to draw a bow, how to wield a blade, and how to survive in this world with this body of mine. He said he wanted to cure me. So every day, I took lots of meds and got injections in the back of my neck. It wasn't until much later I realized they weren't giving me shots, but extracting materials from me to make the booster drug. The choker I wear is actually to cover the scars on my neck. But hey, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Oops.
I mean, yeah,
I've said more than I should. But that's all in the past now. I don't care anymore.
But I care.
You don't have to look so sad. But thank you. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. I think I know what Kirishima is after. He said he wants to help me find Master, but what he really wants is the research data and drug samples my master left behind. But now that it's come to this, I have no choice but to confront him. Not just for my master, but for the sake of those kids, too. When the time comes, I'll be counting on your guidance, partner.
I don't think it before wants to have a backstory like that. It's all those times he's sliding me off and taking a cigarette where it was actually because of health issue. Done excuse. That seems to be the case. I thought he would just be a match of slacker, but now I feel bad. Now I feel bad about it. Well, let's wait for his message. I think it's gonna be the last one I do, then return it. And I'm slightly running out of fumes right now. No, you're right on time. We went to plans with Kirishima and we were going to the base where our master used to hide. When the time comes, I'll be counting on you, partner. Don't worry. Just as I thought, with you around, I always feel incredibly safe. But before you set off, I need to do one thing. Though it's not something that will require you to put out your effort. Just a normal leave request.
Excuse
This is about to get awkward.
Colleagues. It's such a pleasure to see you all.
Harumasa, you're late again. And Belle?
Hi.
Oh, she's with me. She mentioned wanting to join HSO, so she's here to check out the place.
What he said. I have considered it.
You've got great potential. I'm sure with a little effort, you'll make it into HSO. But I'm here today because I have a few things I want to say.
Aren't you here because today is a work day?
Actually, no. But, Yanagi, I wanted to thank you for everything. I know you've done a lot for me. My leave excuses are all over the place. But you always managed to fight for my case with the higher-ups. Without your help, I would have been called in by the higher-ups for my ridiculous number of absences. Man, I hate to admit it, but even though we joined around the same time, you're way ahead of me now. Chief Miyabi, thank you for your trust all this time. If it weren't for you, HSO probably never would have accepted someone like me with all my health issues.
Like I said before, I chose you because you're strong.
And Lil Sokaku, I'm sorry for always pulling you aside at work to lecture you. I was actually just trying to slack off.
Huh? Really? Asaba, did something happen?
It's nothing. It's just, starting today, I need to take a little vacation to take care of some important matters. As the chief would put it, I'm doing a training tied to my past self.
Oh, so you're training! Is there anything we can help you with, Harumasa?
Nope. But if you really want to help, perhaps you could take over my workload? I'd thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Training is good, but don't push yourself too hard. I trust you, both as your superior and as your friend. Whatever you have to do, just get back here on time.
That's right. If you run into any problems, contact us anytime.
Yeah! And if you're not back on time, there won't be any snacks left in the office. I'll eat them all.
Damn.
Thanks. I'll be back as soon as I can.
You were acting a little strange back there. That wasn't a death flag, was it?
Of course not. I just feel a little sentimental about having to leave my team for a while. It's getting late. Let's get ready to enter the Hollow.
Ether.
Let's start the experiment.
The stage will be mine. Did you call?
Needs
standing by.
It's about to get wicked.
Let's see. The place we agreed to meet Kirishima.
Please note, there is a mechanism here that can move containers.
God, I love this. This soundtrack slaps. No.
Alright, I'll take the mic.
This place really is a port. There's so much dust. I have a sensitive throat. Even a little dust can trigger a reaction. But it's no biggie. Let's keep going.
Gotcha.
Combat isn't my thing.
What's wrong? You feeling okay?
I'm okay. Just haven't gotten much sleep lately. Feeling a little tired.
You don't look okay. Should we get out of here first?
Observation. Asaba Harumasa is exhibiting hand tremors, coughing, and reduced accuracy during combat. Hypothesis. This is likely linked to his physical condition. Suggestion. Leave the hollow environment now and rest.
Okay. I admit I haven't been at my best, but it's no big deal. I can't rest now. You know how much this means to me. I need to see it through. It's my last chance.
Do you really need to find your master that badly? Even if it means risking your health?
I need an answer. And more importantly, I cannot let Kirishima get to Master first, or obtain his research data and drug samples. If my Master's research falls into his hands, a lot of people will die. And not just patients suffering from ether aptitude regression syndrome, but many ordinary people will become his test subjects. It's like Pandora's box. Once it's open, there's no going back. He won't stop pursuing his grand ambitions, regardless of how many people he sacrifices. I won't allow it. So please, I need your help. Please, fight with me until the very end.
If you insist. But promise me you won't push yourself too hard.
Thank you, partner. Don't worry. I value my life highly, and the last thing I'd do is push myself too hard. All right, let's keep going.
Belle, should we be doing this? What if his condition gets worse?
Don't worry, I've got a plan B. We can contact Section 6 if anything really does go wrong. They'll be able to get here in time.
Good thinking. I'll keep them on speed dial.
Oh, alright. That duck zone. Duck stone, then. Oh, hiya. Bang, 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 bang.
Kirishima is just up ahead. Honestly, he's the last person I want to see right now. But there's no other choice. I'll just have to suck it up.
What's up, bitch boy? As I said before, there are plenty of clues left behind by Master here. Once we follow these clues, we'll definitely track him down. I hope so. By the way, I've got some sort of mechanism Master left here. Spent ages trying to open it, but no luck. Sure is cautious. Well, I'll take a look. Maybe we'll find what it takes to crack it. I'll take you there now. Oh, by the way, the weather and time inside can be chaotic. No, they remind me of that. I almost forgot. Not your experienced executive officer. Follow me. I don't trust this dude as far as I can fling him, which is ironic considering I can fling him pretty far. It's the place. So the laboratory system's been out for an order a long time, and some places are inaccessible. We got a suspicious container. Knowing your master, there's definitely some kind of clue hidden inside. I want my brain to try all sorts of methods, but I still can't get it to open. So it's all up to you now. Hurry and figure out something. There's a respondent says it surveys the area, then suddenly bends down to pick up a piece of nondescript paper in the corner. The paper looks very old, and the writing on it is faded just due to years of wear. It would have caught the eye a special mark on the lower right corner. No, nothing, just grab the paper. Daily avoids Kirishima's gaze, and carefully tucks a piece of paper away, and then gives Bangu in front of him a quick wink. Alright, let's get into this to see if we can track down the puzzle left.
Tip. There is a special location sensor ahead. There's a device on the wall ahead that can be triggered by an arrow.
Oh, I see. Nailed it.
Harumasa, what's wrong? Not feeling well?
I'm fine.
Harumasa paused for a second before finally opening up the shipping container. As expected, it's filled with daily items, medical equipment, and heaps of research materials. Kirishima seems to be desperately looking for something to miss these items. At the same time, Harumasa hides in Kirishima's blind spot, quietly opening up a paper from before.
This is a letter?
The aged paper once contained many words, however, during the ravages of time, only fragments still could be deciphered, such as words like price, salvation, exchange, the present full of possibilities. Apart from that, there's also a unique symbol that the key is mystery. Harumasa reaches out, gently pushes his fingers over to the symbol. Perhaps it was your imagination, but you think you saw his hand trembling just now.
Do you recognize the symbol?
Yeah. When I was being experimented on, there were other adults around Master who always seemed to be busy. Master told me they were there to keep an eye on him. They weren't friends. So, we agreed that if I wanted time alone with him, I'd draw this symbol on a note. Then he'd come find me by himself, teach me archery, or just tell me stories.
Meanwhile, Kirishima finally stopped his rummaging and seemingly finding nothing.
Damn it, it's not here either.
What are you looking for?
Oh, nothing. Just seems like there's nothing here that could help us find Master. But as I thought, you're the only one who can solve this puzzle. Good thing I brought you here. You knew him better than anyone.
Is that so? I used to think I knew him. Just like everyone thinks they know their family. But now, I'm not so sure.
Never thought there'd be nothing but junk here. Darn it, where did he hide it? After that, a loud rumbling sound continues from the distance. A long-sounding elevator slowly starts up. So it connects to the elevator. Does that mean? I get it, he must have hidden it. I mean, I know another place we could reach for the elevator. Must be a clue about your master here. There. Up with me. This guy is so full of shit.
Be careful with the tape, would you?
So I'm looking around to see if there's any more treasure chests.
Who's the pathetic one now?
3 in 1, baby. Bro just standing there all menacing like and shit.
That ethereal keeps circling around the briefcase. It's almost like it's guarding it on purpose.
Forget about the ethereal. Go get that briefcase now! There's gotta be something inside that'll help us find Master's whereabouts.
Master's whereabouts. Huh. Master's clothes are scattered near that ethereal. And those are definitely his glasses. Is he really still alive?
Harumasa, I know you're concerned for his safety, but try not to think about that right now.
Enough! I'm tired. I know you've been after what's inside that briefcase from the start. There are no clues leading to Master in there, just the booster drug he left behind. And I know you want to use Master's work to advance your own research, creating the so-called miracle drug that allows humans to conquer the Hollows. And that's why you built the sanatorium. But in reality, it's just your lab for human experiments where you harvest materials from sick kids. I know it all. And a team is rescuing those kids from your sanatorium as we speak. So tell me, is he still alive?
Guess I couldn't have fooled you after all. You even got the sanatorium's coordinates. Whatever, it's not that important anyway. Now that the puzzle's solved, you're useless to me. Since we've known each other for so many years, I'll tell you, your precious master, he's over there growling right now.
You mean that ethereal?
That's right. That ethereal is your master. I watched him get corrupted with my own eyes. He foolishly tried to go against the power players. It's only fitting he ends up like this.
I had questions for him. I haven't...
If anyone's at fault, it's your master. He didn't understand the value of this research. This is a chance to go down in history. Once we make a true ether aptitude booster, we'll no longer fear the Hollows. We could even conquer them. When that time comes, a new world will be born. And I will be its god!
What the fuck?
Even if it means stepping over countless bodies?
You mean those patients? They're just necessary sacrifices on the path to a new world. Just like you. Even without my involvement, you wouldn't live much longer. So, in a sense, I'm putting waste to good use. Wouldn't you agree?
You really have the nerve to say that.
Deep down, you know it too. For this great research, your sacrifices are insignificant. That's why the power players turn to me to continue the research.
There aren't that many patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome. Even if you develop a drug without side effects, there's not enough for mass production.
That's just a minor issue. At that point, we can simply induce the disease in ordinary people. Humans are an abundant resource. This
you
is
are
way
sick.
easier than my current research. You don't know, do you? The power players have done many experiments already, and they've used up plenty of patients like you. Though, only your master's results were stable. Too bad he grew sentimental, which led to his demise. What a joke! Feeling pity for someone with one foot in the coffin like you. He never hesitated when extracting your spinal fluid before, but he refused to perform the final experiment at the last minute. That's why the power players got rid of him.
You mean he...
Oh, you're deteriorating rapidly. Looks like luck is on my side.
Don't get cocky. As long as I'm alive, I won't let you have that briefcase.
We'll see about that.
Damn it. More ethereals are showing up. We need to take them out first.
I'm gonna kill that guy.
Ambush!
Alright, I'll take the mic.
By the time clear the ethereals, Kirishima has vanished.
Kirishima. He must have slipped away.
Who knows what he'll do next? Should we go after him? Harumasa, what's happening with your body? Kirishima just said your condition was strange. Are you hiding something from me?
I'm fine. Just feeling a little dizzy. I'll be okay in a minute.
Stop lying to me.
If you don't tell me the truth right now, I'll end our partnership immediately.
Kirishima extracts spinal fluid from those kids regularly, but they're not in good shape. If this goes on, they'll likely relapse. So, I had them use my spinal fluid instead.
What?
I needed to find Master and secure the drug samples he left. Losing Kirishima would have meant losing our only lead to the power players behind him. After taking everything into consideration, it was my only option.
You need to go to the hospital right now.
It's fine. The dose was small enough not to cause any serious side effects. Besides, my tolerance is different from theirs. My body is used to this kind of strain. More importantly, I still have things to do. Get the briefcase and put an end to that ethereal. It might sound stupid, but I don't want him wandering around forever in the hollows in that form.
Absolutely not. You're in really bad shape. You can't go fight that ethereal.
Sorry, but I have to do this. Don't worry. No one values my life more than I do.
Haramasa looks back, smiles at you mischievously and like usual. His yellow headband fluttering in the wind. He grips his light longbow lightly, tightening. Oh, this crazy son of a bitch!
For accompanying me this whole way, partner. No need to worry. You should be happy for me. I can finally put an end to all this.
Neutralize.
My soul is with you.
Boost that shit.
At your command. Don't worry, I'm terribly weak. Electric charge.
This arrow will hunt you down.
This guy is too tough. Why don't we?
No. Trust me. I can beat him. I have to. Ever heard the whistle of arrows in flight? Yeah!
I detect Asaba Harumasa's vital signs are rapidly declining.
I can hear it.
Master. How strange. I thought I'd hate you. I ought to, but...
Are you okay? Is it your illness?
Well done, Harumasa. I'll go ahead and take what he left behind. Looks like you can't see your human anymore.
Give us back the case.
Who do you think you are?
Oh, what the fuck?
Just stay here. You won't survive for much longer.
Damn it! I won't let you... Where am I? Everyone.
Tell me, will we ever get to feel the wind again?
It's not over yet! I still have unfinished business.
Listen to me, Harumasa.
Master.
The essence of archery is not to be sought from the outside. It resides within you. Each time you pull the string.
Take that motherfucker out! Damn, that was beautiful. Damn, you actually killed him! I didn't think he actually. I thought he was shooting the briefcase. I didn't think he actually hit him. But that works too, because fuck this guy.
Useless. Even if you smash it, as long as there's a single drop, my people can replicate it. You...
Kiss your grand plans goodbye.
Haramasa, what have you done?
Sorry, little proxy, but I can't let this thing exist in the world. I guess this was my final vacation request.
Wake your ass up. You ain't dying on me, bitch. Uh, hello? What's happening here?
This headband is yours now.
Huh? Can I really have it?
As I promised. But don't think it'll help you hit 10 bullseyes in a row while wearing it.
Got it! Thank you, Master!
Harumasa,
Huh?
No, it's nothing. If one day I'm not around anymore, you must keep up with your medication and routine checkups. Do you understand?
Master, are you leaving? Just like Mom and Dad? Did I do something wrong?
It's not your fault. I'm just really tired. Maybe it's time for me to skip work and take a break. But not yet. I've still got a lot of work to do. And I will finish it.
Will you come back after your break?
If I have the chance, I will. I once thought I could save more people. At least that's what they told me. If the gods have abandoned this world, trapping us in endless calamity, then we must reclaim the power of the gods with our mortal bodies, regardless of the cost or sacrifice. But this is wrong. I can't exchange this real, immediate suffering right in front of me for a distant and uncertain possibility. And who am I to trample on the lives of others in the name of sacrifice? I have no right. One who offers salvation in exchange for sacrifice is not a god, but evil. So, Asaba Harumasa. I wish for your life to always be your own. Not a sacrifice for anyone or anything. And I'm sorry.
Section 6 helps. Kirishima and his accomplices are swiftly subdued. The unconscious Harumasa is rushed to the hospital. Harumasa's state is dire and is given the critical condition notice, but just when the doctors are out of options, he miraculously awakes. Several days later, in Section 6 office, the once sterile workplace seems to have been decorated carefully.
What's all the fuss? This isn't some kind of prank, is it?
Not a prank. We are celebrating the return of a teammate who's recovered from a serious illness.
That's right! We've prepared lots of yummy goodies!
Asaba, you're on time today. Very good. To celebrate, we've invited a special guest.
What's up, bitch?
A warm welcome to our executive officer who's back on the job.
Man, just hearing back on the job gives me instant work fatigue.
Yeah. Funny.
Thanks, guys. If it weren't for our smart proxy calling for backup early, and my dear teammates coming to the rescue just in time, my ashes would have been floating out to sea already.
You almost sound disappointed?
Executive Officer Asaba Harumasa, you've done great work and saved countless civilians from the Hollows. You are indispensable to Section 6. And with you here, we can make a real difference and help more people. I'm very proud of you.
Why so formal all of a sudden? You're making me blush. But thanks.
What was that saying again? Those who survive a catastrophe are destined for great fortune. Guess I'll take a fortune cookie.
You have a nice chat with everyone at Section 6. Unfortunately, we're coming in and they start getting loaded with dull paperwork. Harumasa winks at you and excuses himself. Upon Harmos's invitation, you join him on the rooftop where he often sees off at work.
Nothing beats a place where you can feel the breeze. To be honest, I didn't think I'd get to see you again. When I injected that drug in my neck, I thought I was done for. The doctor said the fact I was alive was sheer luck, not to mention how quick my recovery was. They couldn't explain it and called it a miracle of modern medicine. Guess I can be lucky too sometimes.
Royal's like all up on the mic right now.
I'm just glad you're okay. So, what happened to Kirishima?
The kids at the sanatorium were all rescued and taken to a specialized hospital. Their conditions are stable now, and I'll be helping with their living expenses. As for the power players behind the scenes, we managed to get several names out of Kirishima during his interrogation. I'd say that's a decent lead to work with.
About your master. Did you take care of everything?
Yeah. I've collected his belongings, and the funeral's next month. Though, I might be the only one attending.
Gently brushes the end of his yellow weight headband.
To me, Master was my only family. So I was fixated on getting an answer from him. I wanted to ask him, why did he have to leave me without saying a word? Just like my birth parents did. But now, it just feels like none of that matters anymore. The deceit and exploitation were real. But so were the care and kindness. If suffering and happiness can coexist, then maybe love and hate can too.
Have you decided to forgive him?
I wouldn't call it forgiveness. It's just acceptance. I take it as it is. Good or bad, pain or joy. There's nothing I don't accept. Perhaps that's what makes up life itself. There's always going to be evil. But there's always going to be good out there too. Like how I was on the brink but recovered miraculously. Even though I've lost family, I got to meet you and my amazing teammates.
Suddenly a phone rings to Harmasa specialist doctor.
Mr. Asaba Harumasa, based on your recent test results, we have a hypothesis that we think you need to know. Our analysis suggests that the drug you injected may have actually saved your life.
What do you mean? That drug was supposed to be poison to me and accelerate my disease.
Poison? No. It's more like a special cure tailored just for you. We have detected active residual ingredients inside your body that not only control the disease, but are a perfect match for your physiology. In other words, this medicine only works on you. Must have been made by someone who knew your condition inside and out. It's just a shame that it is an unfinished product. But it's still incredible how it brought you back from the brink of death.
Harmasa hangs up the phone after a brief chat. He looks a little confused if he needs a long time to process this.
So, it wasn't a miracle.
So the medicine that your master left behind wasn't any kind of booster drug. It was made specially to treat your illness. No wonder that Ethereal stayed near it.
I guess so. I wonder when he stopped working on the ether booster drug and began focusing on creating a cure for me. I had no idea. That's probably why those people decided to get rid of him.
Harmasa leans against the rooftop railing and stays quiet for a long time. Just when you think he's dozed off, he breaks the silence.
Thanks for being here. Don't worry. I'll live my life to the fullest. But if one day I become sick and turn into an ethereal, don't frown. We all know that day's gonna come sooner or later.
Shut
when
up.
that happens, and if you're around, I hope you can do me a small favor and end my life. Don't leave me wandering forever as an ethereal in a hollow. Please.
All right, I promise.
Thank you. Though, I really hope that day doesn't come anytime soon. All right. Let's both aim to live our lives to the fullest. In this messed up, wounded, yet so brilliantly beautiful world.
After enjoying the calm for a while, you suddenly receive a message from Haramasa. To celebrate his partial recovery, he wants to invite everyone to a small gathering at the port. Jesus, that got dark. I mean, I would definitely do that. It's like a thing you do for the homies if they ever got bit by a zombie. I'd do that for them too, but like, sheesh. In any case, you might brush with death, or rather my rapid survival. I'd especially invite everyone to relax today. I even picked up the hottest hobby around, sea fishing. Hey, if we catch a big fish, should we eat it? So no, we have to bring it back to cook it first. Okay, it's perfect for training in this sea fishing competition. It looks like she was already going all out. I'm sorry for not telling you all everything earlier. It's true that my situation is pretty serious, but I can still live normally. She just pays well, and so I'm not planning on leaving. But I have a small request. I appreciate if you stop looking at me like I'm on my deathbed. If you could treat me the same way as before, then it'll be great. To me, you're the same as before, and there's no difference. Let's see, if our superiors have any questions about this fair, I'll find a way to handle it. Thanks. You're still the most reliable one among us. Is Hermes a different? Not at all, I'm still your slacking off partner. Yeah, just kidding, don't worry, I should be fine for a while. As to the future, well, we'll cross the bridge when we get to it. Taylor may have had a sea fishing, the doctor said it would be waiting for my physical and mental health to come out and stay active, right? Huh? Oh yeah. Wait, I can't be in this. I got. Oh. Okay. Try sea fishing under Haramasa's guidance. After some initial confusion, everyone gradually find the rhythm and catch some fish. We actually caught the most, of course, it's Haramasa. With his unusual mischievous smile, his golden pupils reflect the vast garden ocean. The wind blows gently, lifting his headband like a long delayed farewell. And I actually skipped that last one because that took me off. All right, next up we'll do Echoes of Silver and then Out of Sight, and then we'll be all caught up with the Asian stories. But for now, that's where I'm gonna end things, since I gotta go get some dinner before everything closes around here. But I already know where I want to drop you guys off, because we'll be one of two people. Yeah, that hurts. Unless she's still alive. I already have an idea who I want to raid, because she's been out for a while since after her after medical stuff. But I hope you guys have fun, because I'm gonna send you guys over to Melee. she's playing some Hello Kitty World, and I figured why not drop in, because it's been a while since we've seen her. So there's the raid. Here's your guys' raid message. Give me a second. You guys go. But you guys know my deal. You guys have fun over there with May. You guys be sure to be polite. Be sure to eat, sleep, repeat, otherwise some feelies. I'll probably see you guys tomorrow from either. I'll gotta flip a coin between either Spider-Man, Doom, or something else. We'll see. But until then, everyone, I wish you guys some peace. I wish I had nothing but love, and I wish you guys had plenty of pizza rolls. Take care, guys. I'll see you all later. Bye.